Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and today I'll be reviewing this movie called The Babadook. So I was interested of watching this film called The Babadook, and when I first saw it, and technically this movie was, oh my god, this film just literally scared the shit out of me. I did not expect this film to be this much of a horror film. I thought it'd be a jump scene or just a regular B movie, but technically this movie was so scary. I couldn't sleep last night, like at all. I couldn't sleep, so I had to like watch something just to calm down and not thinking about this film over and over again. But this movie was so awesome, and since now I saw it on Netflix, now I can at least just get it somewhere either on Blu-ray and DVD. I mean, I don't know if they sell it here at the USA. So this film was written and directed by Jennifer Kent, and there was also the star Essie Davis, who she's Australian actress and a singer. How she did it when she take the film was like really serious, and how she made it too realistic, and how to feel to be all possessed and obsessed by this horrifying monstrous creature. So clearly this was a recent new movie, but it's only about a year ago that was in theaters. But I'm not going to spoil it not too much. If those of you who didn't see this movie, I suggest you should watch it. If those of you are really big hardcore horror fans and you would like to see in the dark, which I did, go for it. So this movie is actually about a mother and a son that's like living in the house all alone, and technically that her husband died in a car accident due to that she was giving birth to her son. The son is like really kind of annoying and goes all crazy and spazzing out over by this Babadook creature. He like makes all these traps and weapons just to defend himself and his mother, including the house. The son finds this children's book, which was called Mr. Babadook, and the mother just starts reading it, and then all of a sudden the son just gets all scared and freaked out and starts crying and shit. And then during a few days and nights that they keep hearing the Babadook like coming in or trying to come in, and all of a sudden where we somehow see the creature, but not too much. I'm just gonna like give like some details about this Babadook creature. He's this sort of shadow-shaped boogeyman, and he has these like giant long fingers. Reminds me of Freddy Krueger, and he has the long top hat. He's kind of tall. Well, he's actually very tall, but we don't really see the monster. We don't really see him, like, not too much. Like, sometimes he's like living in the shadows, living in the darkness. We see him like a couple like brief seconds after, but then during the whole film we just don't really see him, because he's like a shadowy figure of like your own imagination, to see how like really stressful, like you want to interact with the demon inside of you. So the film is actually not just a horror film, not like one of those scary movies that we see, such as like Evil Dead or all the Nightmare on Elm Street franchises or the Friday 13th, the Halloween franchise. This movie is actually just seeing like how you feel all stressed and to feel living alone in the darkness, and you like interact to become the monster that's inside of you, and you created this whole other mind creature such as the Babadook. But I really did enjoy this film, even though it did scare the shit out of me, and I saw it in real dark, like no lights at all. I'm used to watching like horror films, watching them in the dark. I mean, they might scare me, but you know what? That's the risk I'm willing to take, because I love horror films, and it's my job to like watch horror movies and don't really get scared. So just to rate this film, for the Babadook, I would have to give it a 95 out of 100. It's a great horror film, and it was also based off like illustrated by a children's book. But who will like read a children's book of Mr. Babadook? I would honestly not read that to my kids, but I would watch the movie. Maybe I could read the book because I'm an adult. Maybe I could read it. But I'm a hardcore horror fan, and I'm technically loving this movie, so I'll probably find it on Blu-ray and DVD, but luckily I saw this on Netflix. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off, as saying is, Peace! Well, that went well. Now I could just relax, take a break, and enjoy life. Yeah, I'll probably watch another horror film. Who knows, right? Hello?
Hello, is this P.M.R.Bonez88's?
Speaking?
Good. 'Cause I have one question for you. Do you like scary movies?
Who is this?